Hi guys, and welcome back to Crafting with Ellie. My name's Ellie for any of you out and new around here. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Any support is highly welcome. So today we are going to be doing some more on this surf shack. This will be the final drill with me on this canvas, and then the next video will be me showing you the completed canvas and my final thoughts. So what I'll be using today is my 6-placer with my single placer, my 3-placer with my single placer, my white tray, some wax, blue tray, my drills, and then obviously my canvas. So since you last saw it, we had just completed like this tiny section down here, but obviously since you last saw it, I've completed this whole outer section. So all we got left to do is the camper van, the surf shack itself, and this little palm tree up here. So let's get started. So as we get started, grab your work and then we can work on whatever you're working on at the same time. We're just going to start on this camper van down here. So I'll just zoom you in. And get you into the right area. As you can see, that drill field is really easy to see apart from these letters down here on the camera, but I can see them perfectly. So yeah, let's just zoom you out just a little bit. There is a bit of light coming from my kitchen light because I am filming this at night. So the first letter we're going to be working on is E, which is on the drill field, it's number 11, and it's what looks like this. So it's a very dark blue colour, and I also have got tweezers just in case. So let's get started, shall we? I'll use my white tray first and bring this out. And for anyone that's new to diamond painting, I'll just show you what I do to set up my pen. So I'll peel the plastic back. As you can see, this is a brand new pack of wax. Dig my pen into it, check it, and it's not really showing on camera, but that's my pen filled. And then I'll just dig my 3-placer in because that's the one I'm going to be using first, and then that's filled as well. And then just put the cover back on your wax, and then it keeps it nice and sticky. So let's get started from where we're working. So we're working on this little section here first of all. So I'll just bring this over, and then we're just going to place it down. Just pick up your drill and place it down. As simple as that. So this is just a quick how I do diamond painting for anyone this is their first video that we're watching. So that's those 4 done there, as you can see. And then I know as I go and pick up the drill, you can see my hands. So I'm just going to move my drill tray from here down to here and get started really. So just a little update, I have not yet moved. We haven't got anywhere lined up yet. So hopefully that will be happening soon, but not sure when. just basically when a property becomes available for us on our association that we can bid on. So my little girl turns 10. She's turned 10 months today, and I'm filming this on the Tuesday, and you're seeing this tomorrow. And she has just officially turned 10 months old. And just to go over to this little E section over here, why we got the E's out. So yep, she has turned officially 10 months old. She's got 2 more months until she is 1, which is amazing. Amazing but scary how time has gone so quickly since she was born. Obviously, nearly a year next month we would have moved into this property, and we have just outgrown it. So we're now looking at moving, which is going to be awesome. Oh, I don't know what I've done with this drill. There we go, sorted. So yeah, that's just all my updates on me at the moment. There is a couple of topics that I want to talk about in this video, just because I feel like it's relevant to when I'm filming this. So on the 10th of October, which was Saturday that's just gone, it was Mental Health Awareness Day, which, for anyone that might wonder, I do suffer with mental health. I've suffered from postpartum depression since I've had my little girl, and just other things. I'm just sticking to my canvas there. Just other things also built up, and obviously my mental health hasn't been great. Obviously, you are aware, like, as I spoke about on a previous video, like, of why I started diamond painting. I had a miscarriage like 3 months ago now, so obviously that affects your mental health as well. Just wanted to say, for anyone who's out there who finds this video, it's okay not to be okay. Don't feel like you're the only person in the whole universe that has mental health problems. If it's depression, anxiety, or even addiction can be a mental health problem. Like, don't feel like you have to be ashamed of it, because mental health shouldn't be something that we're ashamed of. It should, in this day and age, it shouldn't be a taboo subject to talk about our mental health and how we're feeling. And it's not just something that affects women, it does affect men as well. I'm not going to say that I know statistics of how many men and how many women it affects, because I don't. But I know, like, men do suffer as well, and it can lead to really bad things like suicide, attempted suicides, and things like that. So don't ever think that there isn't a place where you can go and get help. Obviously, your first port of call is your GP if you're feeling depressed, or you feel like there's just someone that you need to talk to that isn't in your immediate family. We're now going to move on to these 6s down here, which are here. If you can't talk to the people in your immediate family about your problems, or you don't feel like it's something that you can bring up, just go and talk to your GP. Or there is an amazing charity called Mind, who do support people with mental health problems. So if you're need support, you can always check that website out as well. But I would say the best thing I ever did for my mental health is go and get help and admit that I needed help. Oh, just spilled a load of drills up there. Because if I didn't go and get help, I don't know where I would be today. And I know that sounds like a really bad cliche, but it's even down to like the small things, like you could just be getting angry at something that you don't usually get angry at. You could be getting extremely emotional over something that you don't get emotional about. So, check that one. Yeah, that's definitely 6. So, and also, if you're in this current climate, just check in on people, because a lot of people's mental health is suffering right now, and it can be people that haven't suffered with mental health before, haven't dealt with mental health before, and don't really want to tell you about their problems, but just check in on them, ask them if they want to. I know at the moment it's hard, but like, have a chat, have a cup of tea, like, ask them if they're okay at the end of the day. Because the best people that they will talk to is someone that they all feel safe about, or safe around, should I say. Which, for me, it was my other half and my mum. So, those are the people that I confided in. I'm just going to try and zoom in just a little bit for you. I know this 6 is very hard to see it on the canvas, but I'll try and do my best to film it for you. But yeah, mental health is not a taboo subject. Mental health happens to everybody in its own way. It can be depression due to a loss. It can be depression due to the situation we're in. It can be a depression because of job loss or miscarriage, or, as everyone knows, well, most people know, most new mums go through what used to be called baby blues. It is a thing, and it's not anything to be ashamed of. It just means that at the moment something in your brain is telling you that you're not okay, but it's okay to admit that you're not okay. And I will admit, I am currently on medication for my depression. And I'm not afraid to say that I'm on medication for my depression, because at the end of the day, that's what helps me. So we're moving on to this tea colour. So just a little awareness there. Just check in on your closest friends and loved ones, just to make sure that they're okay. Because at the end of the day, in this current climate, we don't know how people are feeling. Well, we probably do know how they're feeling, but someone might just need a shoulder to cry on, or just someone to talk to. Sorry for the wobbliness. I am trying to film it over the table, so I'm trying to make sure my phone stand doesn't fall over. Which leads me on to my next little conversation, which is Baby Loss Awareness Week. So that can be miscarriage, it can be stillborn, it can be any infant death or anything like that. Anyone that's lost a baby. And that goes from the 9th of October to the 15th of October. And at the moment, My sister's working with a great charity called Forever Stars who work in Nottingham. Basically, they're a charity that is set up to help mothers or families who have dealt with baby loss. I'll leave their website down below so you can check them out more. But as you're aware, I have dealt with baby loss. Well, say doubt, I have had baby loss. And another taboo subject, because not many people, everyone knows about it, but not everyone wants to talk about it. So, for those who have lost a baby or had a miscarriage or stillborn or anything like that, this week is all about you. To share your stories, tell people what you went through if you want to. So, obviously you know my story, and at the end of the day, it's not a nice thing to talk about, but it happens to a lot of women. And for anyone that is wondering, it isn't your fault. For those people that have just had a miscarriage, stillborn, infant death, you will feel like it is your fault, and it isn't your fault at all. So don't feel like you are alone. Feel like you can be confident in talking to a friend, a loved one, or even some amazing forums that you have online. Like you have Miscarriage Association, you have Simba, which is a lovely charity that I'll leave linked down below, and they do special memory boxes for people that have suffered baby loss. So obviously I've got one, and it is in my bedroom at the moment, and it's not a thing that you have to be reminded of every day. You can just put it in a special place for you or your partner, whoever you or your partner, to look at when you want to look at it. Because even though baby loss is common, or more common than people think it is, people still don't like to talk about it or don't know what to say when they mention baby loss. Because obviously it's not a common subject that we talk about often. We don't go to our friends and sit there over having a glass. Well, we didn't used to go to our friends, sit there over a glass of wine and say, "Wow, miscarriage. What do you think about that?" Or baby loss. What do you think about that? You just don't have those general conversations in life to life. You just have conversations like, "Oh, so when I have a baby, this is what I'm going to call it." Or when I've got a baby, this is what colour their nursery is going to be. Or this is what I want them to aspire to when they're older. It's not, "Oh, let's talk about the worst possible thing that could happen," because no one talks about that, because that's not a jolly subject, is it? It's not like, obviously it doesn't matter when you lose your baby, it's still gonna hurt. So obviously I lost mine at 6 weeks, and obviously it hurt, and it still hurts, but I'm not going to take that away from someone that's obviously lost their child longer into their pregnancy, or after birth, or a year after birth, because some babies are born with medical problems and they're given 3 days, 6 months But some babies do like prove against the odds and last a year, like not last up to a year, but give them their family a year of memories. And that is obviously awesome to have those years of that year of memories, but at the same time it doesn't take away the fact that their baby has still died. Do you know what I mean? So if you know anybody that has lost a baby or miscarried or anything like that, just in this vital week of Baby Awareness Week, where we talk about for those who want to talk about their stories of miscarriage, and this is just in the UK, just to point it out. I don't know if it's everywhere, but definitely in the UK this week is called Baby Loss Week, and Saturday was Mental Health Awareness Day. But I don't know if it's everywhere, like if everyone has it. But for anyone that's watching, don't be afraid to talk about baby loss or miscarriage or mental health. Just think to yourself, it will happen. It's like infertility. That is such a taboo subject, which for myself, obviously I've got a beautiful little girl and I wouldn't change her for the world. And I'm just going to bring you up here so you can see where I'm working. This light is being really bizarre. I'm just going to zoom you in, see. You might see a bit more of my hand than I want you to see, but where was I? Yes, it's like infertility. No one likes to talk about it, but it happens to a lot of women. And that is why we have amazing people that adopt babies, because they can't have babies of their own, or they will foster children. But it's like infertility, miscarriage, baby loss, mental health is all under a stigma of, well, there must be something wrong with you. But it's not. There isn't anything wrong with you. It just means your body, in one way or another, doesn't want to do something that you want it to do. I'm trying to... So I've just changed my lighting there so we can see a bit more of where I'm working. So I'm currently working with the light off, but luckily my phone has a flash on it so I can see what I'm working on. So yeah, in 2020, the year of the unknown, the year of the coronavirus, these common subjects should not be taboo still. These common subjects should be widely spoken about, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your friends, or whether it's just on social media itself. You don't have to feel like you're alone or there's something wrong with you because you have mental health problems, you've suffered baby loss, or you've suffered infertility. All these things, it's just your body's way of saying it's not ready, it's not time. All these, or you're meant to go down a different avenue than what you originally thought. So if you can take anything from this video, I'm not saying that I'm a spokesperson for being the best at being okay. I'm not. I am far from it. But if you can take anything from this video, just take that every day has an end, and every morning is a fresh new beginning. So just think, life is an open book. Nothing has yet been decided for you. It could be with school, it can be with your mental health, it can be with baby loss, it could be with a job. Just remember, every day has an end, and it might have been the worst day of your life. But just remember, when you wake up tomorrow, it's a new day, fresh beginnings, and anything can happen on a fresh day. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean that whatever's happened is going to go away. It's not. But it's a fresh day for you to realise that maybe today can be better. Maybe today will be a better day for you. And if you're not, just remember, there's communities out there, and my page is always welcome for anyone that wants to have a chat. My page is always open for those who just need a little bit of conversation. If you need to talk to anybody, just remember, there's charities, there's your GP, there's therapists if you really want to go and see a therapist and talk through your problems. There is hundreds of professionals out there that are waiting to help people who aren't okay, who need that extra help. And if you're not okay, just think to yourself, I'm not okay today, but one day I will be okay. And you don't need to be afraid of not being okay. So I'm just working on these last few little T's around this section. Then I'll do some of the green so we can have a look what that looks like. So yeah, so we'll move on to this green area down here, just so you can see what the green looks like, because I am aware that this video is going to be a bit longer than I usually film. So the first letter we are looking for is, I'll do this G, number 13. I know I've done the letters on my part, but I just like to check the numbers. So like I've just, focus, 13G, and that's the colour for you. A lovely mushy green. So this is what it looks like in the tray. Let's get its focus. Oh. I can't get its focus any more than that. But it's looking a bit darker on the screen than it actually is in person. But it is a beautiful green. There we go. That's more of the colour. So we'll just start placing these. So moving on from those subjects, like I said, my comment section is always open for anybody that wants to chat. If it's like, or my emails, if you want to private talk to me. Obviously, I won't recommend everyone just like send me an email and just say, this is my problems. I am not a professional, but I'm an open ear if you want to talk. Because I might have not been through what you're going through, but I have definitely been through a lot in this last year. I'll just add one click on my canvas, so I'm just going to move it up here. There's a G. Yeah. On to a more like happier, well, not happier subject, but on to a more like lighter subjects. So my next like topic slash thing I'm just going to talk about is what my favourites have been for the end of September, beginning of October. We are now nearly halfway through October. So obviously my favourite drink is coffee. I will drink that daily, multiple times a day. My favourite at the moment, another favourite is the NFL being back. Go New England, for anyone that's wondering. I do have New England, just for anyone that's wondering. My main team I support is New England, but I have got, if I'm ever wearing a different thing in my videos, I do have like Dallas Cowboy jumpers, Eagles, hoodies, t-shirts, because that's from when I went to see the Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles when I went to London to watch the NFL. So yeah, that was an experience. So yes, I'm loving the NFL being back. Football's great being back as well. Anyone that doesn't know, I do support Aston Villa, and I did watch the game where we beat Liverpool the other day, 7-2. Can't actually still believe it myself. My favourite scent at the moment is like frosted berry. So I'm loving my quite like this frosted berry sugar scrub that I use when I'm in the bath, just to get off the dead skin that comes with this time of year. And it smells so good. I'm so ready for it to be like winter and cold weather and stuff like that. It's just going to be great. No, I have before anyone asks, no, I haven't got my little girl a Halloween outfit yet. I am going to go out and get her one next week. So keep an eye on my Instagram. Obviously I won't show my little girl in it, but I will show the outfit on there. So if for anyone that's being nosy, they can have a look at it. So that's the G's done. Well, it's not all the G's done, but just a small little section so you can see what it looks like. I'm now going to do these J's, which is a olive green. For anyone that's wondering, it's just like an olive green, and that also comes up as number 15 on my canvas. So it just looks like that. Ooh. Yeah, so another thing I've been loving at the moment is just having good old pajama days, because it's raining outside and you don't want to go outside. My favourite thing to do at the moment is watch Vlogmas on YouTube. I know we're not in December yet, and I know it's nowhere near Vlogmas, but at the end of the day, I like to sit and watch them and diamond paint at night when I talk to my sister. And me and my sister will have a good old chinwag, diamond paint, and watch some Vlogmas. And the ones we're currently watching at the moment is the Ingham families. And that is awesome. And if anyone wants to see any companies reviewed, please let me know down in the comments. And I saw this on Diamond Fanatics, and I don't think I'm going to start it like this side of Christmas, because obviously we've got a lot of stuff to work on between now and Christmas from the new homey haul. But I might start this in the new year for anyone that's subscribed and does diamond painting. If you send me your work either on Instagram direct message or on mainly on Instagram or on my Facebook page, which is Crafting with Ellie, for anyone that's subscribed on here and wants to go and check that out. I have been a bit lax on it at the moment, but I will get that page up and running. So anyone wants to go and check that out, you're more than welcome to. So that's a different shade of green there on the camper van for you. And that was Jay, wasn't it? And moving on quickly, because I've still got to edit this night for tomorrow. So we're going to do you. And that's what that colour is. So it's like a really dark green. Well, dark olive green. And it's so beautiful. But for anyone that's wondering, I will keep you updated on the process of this one. Over on my Instagram, I'll take pictures of me completing it, or add little stories onto my Instagram if anyone's interested in that, on seeing me complete this canvas completely. It's just, this is the last video that I'll be doing on my channel apart from the final review. For anyone that needs a gentle reminder, we do have my live on Saturday at 7:30 UK time, which I'm not too sure what it is anywhere else. But if anyone who is subscribed needs that time changing to maybe 6 or 6:30, just to make it a little bit more suitable for them. Obviously I can't start it later, but I can start it a little bit earlier. Or what I always do anyway is upload the live straight to my channel anyway, so you will be able to re-watch it back anyway if you can't be there with us. And basically what we do on the live is I do what I'm doing now, but we just have a general chit chat and work on the whatever you're working on. And now I need to find this at colour, which, well, the and symbol, which is this colour, which is this beautiful white. Oh, we've got a stray grey drill on my canvas. So yeah, that is everything that I've been loving this month. Nothing really new. Anyone wondering, I'm making tacos for dinner this week. Something that we like to make in this family. Well, I like to make it, my other half likes to eat it, so I'm making some tacos and some fish. I'm also making a fish pie this week. I know this sounds like a really boring subject, but anyone wondering what I'm eating this week is tacos, fish pie, and yesterday I had steak pie and what else did I have yesterday? Steak pie, roast potatoes and carrots. Random subject, yes I know. But as you can see, that's that white colour, so it's really, really beautiful. And it just pops on this canvas, especially under this lighting. Just going to zoom you out just a bit, just so I can work on the bottom bit and you can see what I'm working on. So yeah, we're just gonna do this final 4 and then we're gonna end the video. And then the next video you will see is the completed article, because it'll be all done. And then, so that is the final 4 of those that I'm going to do for now. Because, but this video is going to be at least half an hour long. So, and I know people might not watch the whole video, because half an hour is a long time. But for anyone that has stuck by and watched the whole video, as you know on my channel, I do like to do a little, leave a comment down below. And your comment for this, your comment for this week is to put, what is your favourite thing you've done this summer? And my favourite thing that I've done this summer is completely relax. So, as I was saying, your comment for this week is to say what your favourite thing has been about summer, your favourite summer drink, and your favourite thing about the next couple of months coming up. Obviously, I know a lot of people will say Christmas, but what's your next favourite memory coming up? So, as you can see, we've started the camper van. This is the canvas almost completed. And in the next video, you will see a completed canvas of this one completed, ready to go to my dad for Christmas. I hope this video has been enlightening and okay. I know it's a different subject matter than we usually talk about, but for everyone who has watched this video, just remember, today will end and tomorrow will start and you will be okay. Just if you have to repeat those things 10 times to yourself a day, just keep those things in your mind. I will be back on Friday with my light pad review and storage review that I was gifted from New Homey. For anyone that's wondering, I am loving everything that they have sent me. The autumn canvas is coming along nicely. After this video is up, there'll be a picture of the autumn canvas so far on my Instagram, and that will be the canvas that we are doing in Saturday's live. So come back on Friday and please come on Saturday to have a live chat with me. Thank you guys. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you. Bye.